We saw this message come through and I ended up processing it, and we noticed the subject line on it was Alaskan Black Pyramid. The message itself was destined for at least 10 or 15 different commanders within our vicinity of different units. We all read the message, and it pretty much gave longitude and latitude of where this Alaskan Black Pyramid was.
That says there's an underground pyramid that appears to be on the exact same spot. It's not just weird, that's really weird.
The first I had ever heard of the Dark Pyramid was in 1978. I was living in New Mexico, just finished the bachelor's degree, and I got a call from my father, who was teaching in northern Alaska, and said, "Hey, got to tell you about this experience I had." Guys came through on a helicopter, and we got talking, and it turned out they were taking some important pieces of equipment out to a secret base near Mount Denali.
Then something extraordinary happened. Because Bruce's father is ex-forces, the team on the chopper invite him along on their journey to the secret base.
They landed in a rather barren spot. Guys with black uniforms and no insignias on took this stuff off the helicopter. They didn't even shut down the turbines.
Black uniforms with no insignia? That's pretty weird. It's like something out of a James Bond film. Who were these people? Where were they from? All we can surmise, it was something very covert and very secret.
Kind of a clearing over here to the right that might be, yeah, let's go over to the top of that and see what it is. Kind of interesting. Look at how squared off that looks. It's very straight lines on that far.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's pretty interesting.
That's pretty amazing. I'm fascinated, man. I mean, I never thought we were going to find something like that.
The evidence for the Dark Pyramid's existence is captivating.
Negative, Frank might have been looking for you. We are going through.
Definitely looks like some kind of object. It's almost metallic or what? The outside is kind of like a blanket. I'm going to call it like a container.
But for now, the truth remains hidden deep in the Alaska Triangle and shrouded in mystery.
While not as well known as the Bermuda Triangle, the Alaska Triangle is home to the most incomparable disappearances. What secrets might it be keeping? Let's find out. The Alaska Triangle is a remote region known for Bigfoot sightings, alien abductions, disappearing airplanes, and paranormal activity. Experts and eyewitnesses have been working for decades to solve the mystery surrounding this area. Alaska is known as the last frontier. Almost half of the country's federally designated wilderness, approximately 100,000 glaciers, and 17 of the 20 highest peaks in the United States are found in the 49th state of America, which is twice the size of Texas. It also has a wilderness area where over 20,000 people have disappeared completely. Huge boreal woods, desolate tundra, and snowy peaks can be found in the Alaskan Triangle, which is the region that lies between Utqiagvik, Juneau, and Anchorage. Over the last 40 years, the rate of missing persons in the area has every year, hundreds of organized search and rescue operations are conducted, frequently in vain, to locate missing locals, hikers, visitors, and passengers aboard airplanes. First off, the Alaska Triangle is a perfect fit for Alaska's plethora of military installations that are known to induce fear. The Alaskan Triangle has gained notoriety for airplane disappearances. The region has a long history of mysterious deaths. This area was the site of one of the biggest military aircraft and personnel disappearances in U.S. history in 1950. By 1 p.m. on January 26th, a C-54 Skymaster with 36 passengers and an 8-man crew took off from Anchorage. 2 hours later, as the aircraft passed over a small Yukon village, it conducted a usual radio check-in. That was the final message from the aircraft that anyone ever received. Thousands of volunteers on foot and U.S. and Canadian planes participated in the search, but nothing of the C-54 was ever discovered. Alien theory is based on a report from a Japanese cargo flight that was submitted to the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, in 1986. Reports state that above the expanse, Japan Airlines Flight 1628 saw 3 unexplained flying occurrences. Alaska, magnetic anomalies have been detected at higher levels through electronic readings, and search crews have reported compass malfunctions as much as 30 degrees off. While scanning the area, volunteers frequently report suffering unexplained symptoms such as disorientation and auditory hallucinations. The indigenous Tsimshian and Tlingit peoples have their theory regarding the disappearances. The Kushtaka is a shape-shifting cryptid that prowls Alaska's remote areas in search of human victims. Even while the Kushtaka is frequently likened to Bigfoot folklore, it appears to exist in a far more nefarious way. Legend has it that the otter-like beings appear to people who are hurt or lost, disguising themselves as a dependable friend or relatives. They lead their captives farther into the wilderness, until, at last, they either rend them to pieces or transform them into another Kushtaka. In southeastern Alaska, the folklore is extremely popular. Another theory is that beneath Alaska's center is a massive pyramid. The actual proof of the Black Pyramid surfaced in the early 1990s. 700 feet below the surface of interior Alaska, scientists examining shock waves from a Chinese underground nuclear test in 1992 discovered a grainy, pyramid-shaped interference area, unknown in terms of age, origin, and purpose. Conspiracy theories and the New Age are particularly drawn to pyramids. Internet gurus claim that a pyramid's distinctive design transmits energy. The massive pyramid beneath the center of Alaska would surely have immense powers if the results of the nuclear test were accurate, if you and your partner are tuned to the pyramid's frequency.
This has been a Kinkinati production. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, links are in the description.